6 a.m.? Why am I recording myself at 6 a.m.? No one should see me at this time of day. First episode was pretty talky. There's way too much talking. No one should hear me have to talk that much. So in this one, we're getting right to it. We're going to go through the day, go through what I do, and from this point on, we're just going to go. It's early. I can't even think of what to say. If you have kind of like questions or suggestions or anything that you can think of, leave them in the comments and I'll try to kind of pattern, mold the videos after them a little bit. And what I'm going to be doing over the course of this whole series, it's going to be 90 days, is I'm going to be taking a progress shot every single morning, first thing in the morning. Not going to be flexing, not going to be doing that corny, like stick my gut out big time in bad lighting, and then for the final one, be all like really good lighting and greased up and stuff. Just one shot a day, 2 pictures actually, one from the front, one from the side. That way I can stack it all up, and hey, hopefully at the end of the series be able to make a cool slideshow and show people that it really worked. And if you'd like to, do it as well. You'll be really impressed, At least for me, it's usually the first month, it works a little bit the same. The first month you're really getting into the routine. You don't see a lot of changes, so you might be like, eh. The second month is when you really see it, where you're like, oh damn, there's a real body composition change. And then of course by the third month, that's where it's at. You're looking like, a lean machine. Like our friends in England, their channel, Cool Dudes, Lean Machines. That's what you're gonna be looking like, them. Not exactly like them, your own version, but you'll be looking damn good. Got my epic-sized coffee cup. Took my BCAAs. Now it's time to hit some fasted cardio. 45 minutes, 4 miles an hour, 7% incline. Am I ready? Cardio is almost done. 4 miles an hour at the 7% incline is actually feeling pretty good already, so I might bump it up to 8%. So I'm gonna make sure to kind of up my consistency throughout this 90 days, in addition to my workouts. For the most part, I'm a creature of habit. I'll have the same thing day in and day out. Switch it up a little bit every once in a while, which I'm doing now with protein waffles. You're gonna be grabbing a measuring cup, and first we're gonna do 6 tablespoons of egg whites. Or you can just use 2 whole eggs, but to tell you the truth, I actually like the egg whites in this recipe a little bit better. It makes the waffles a little crunchier, which I prefer. Fat-free Greek yogurt, gonna be 2 heaping tablespoons. 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, half a tablespoon of baking powder, aluminum-free, thank you Rumford. Top it off with 2 scoops of protein powder. Protein powder of your choice. 1 cup of blueberries. Optional, you can do it if you like. I prefer it. Gives it a little bit of taste and just a little bit of salt, and then we're all done. Yeah, it's not very easy to mix with one hand, so I'm gonna go ahead and shut this camera off and mix up my recipe. If you pour too much, it's gonna pour right out the sides. That's a big reason why I set a towel underneath, just to account for some spillage. All right, gonna keep it like that for about 2 minutes, and then we're just gonna keep bussing them out. Usually makes about 6 waffles, and we're gonna be topping it. You can go kind of out of control with syrup or agave. That adds up the sugars fast. So what I use as an alternative is unsweetened applesauce. It actually tastes really, really good. And hey, it's healthy. Apple a day. Okay, let's check on it. Been about 2-3 minutes. Yeah, nice and crispy. A little hot too. Actually looks burnt, but that's just the blueberries. Throughout this video series, I'm not really gonna be showing the macros on the screen, just due to the quick turnaround, trying to get these videos out as fast as possible, but have no fear, because at any time you can click on the link in the description of any one of these videos to go to my MyFitnessPal, because I'll be tracking my calories throughout this whole series. So just jump on my MyFitness account. It's public, even if you don't have a profile. You can still see what I'm having every day. So check it out. Don't forget that pan spray, kids. I got a little too caught up in talking
to you, and I forgot. Shit. Well, look at this. I was able to do an expert recovery. Now I'm not gonna make that same mistake. Spray this thing. Protein waffles, all finished. These are good, one of my favorites. Try them out, and if you do, let me know what you think in the comments. I'm gonna eat this and then get on with my day. Food prep time. In between editing, gonna cook up a little boneless, skinless chicken that I've had marinating in the refrigerator since yesterday. Didn't have time to do it on Sunday, so I'm doing it today. It's really simple. Just grab a big thing of boneless, skinless from the store, grab some marinade, preferably sugar-free, because you got to look out for that. Sometimes you grab some of that stuff and it's like 15 grams of sugar a serving, and there's like, 10 servings in it. So put it in a plastic bag, have it marinate, and you're good to go. I'm just barbecuing it up today, but you can also do it in a slow cooker, which is amazing as well. So I'm gonna barbecue this up really quick so I have food for the rest of the week. I'll finish. Ended up with chicken, broccoli, brown rice, and quinoa. Put the rest of the chicken in the fridge, and I've got it for the rest of the week. Hey, that's me. Someone looks like they got up way too early in the morning. Just reading over the comments on the last cutting video. Tail Dark Side, yeah, been commenting for a while. Thanks a lot, glad you enjoy the videos. And would love to see the type of snacks you have during the day. That's a great suggestion. I definitely want to try and show that. That's why I switched it up with the protein waffles this morning. To show just different varieties. I want to continue to do that. Let me see. Thurleaf got so fucking disappointed hearing you actually take BCAAs in the morning while doing slow cardio. Why don't you do some form of high intensity interval training? Every single test shows it's way more effective for fat burning. Yeah, I mean, they might. And they do. And a lot of times they do say high intensity interval training is better. But, it is personal preference. As I said in the video, I like to use my morning walk as a time to meditate, think about the upcoming day, game plan, think about short-term goals, think about long-term goals, without getting too, deep. Just think about life in general a little bit, because it is my time to kind of reflect and just ponder a lot of different things, which I can't do personally while I'm doing high intensity interval training, because at that point I'm just thinking, holy shit, survive. So really, it's more of a personal preference for me. You can absolutely do high intensity interval training, and that's the thing with me. I'm not a machine. I am just a dude, a buff dude, hopefully. And I like to have things set up to my personal preference. You can as well. If you like high intensity, then by all means do it. None of this is set in stone. Absolutely nothing. So if you find something, you want to tweak it a little bit, let's say you want to have your carbs higher than I have, do it. By all means, Don't look at what I'm doing and say, whoa, this is the only way to get lean, because it's not. It's just what I'm using over the course of this 90 days. So feel free to modify it for your own needs as well. And in the meantime, I will continue to read comments, both positive and negative. And I do like, criticism, as long as it's constructive. If, a lot of our negativity in the comments of our videos are usually just like, you're a piece of shit with no explanation. Those ones I'm like, okay, if you say so. But if there is constructive criticism, by all means, we read them and we try to either modify what we're doing, our approach, do better explanations, all kinds of stuff. So having said that, that's my little dialogue on the YouTube comment section. Gonna be hitting the workout in a minute, but I couldn't help myself. I made some more protein waffles. This time, instead of with blueberries, I put a 1/3 cup of oatmeal. I usually don't have this many waffles, but yeah, I've got a little bit of a protein waffle addiction at the moment. So I'm going to be hitting the 12-week plan, our original. A few comments on the last video asking why this one as opposed to the new one. Well, we had just done the new one on both our channels, this channel and the main Buff Dudes channel, so we figured, hey, let's just switch it up a little bit. Let's go back to the original. Put some fresh blood in there as far as plans are concerned. So we'll be busting through that. Obviously, we've done it once in the past, saw great results, and hope to do the same thing again. finished. Hell yeah, got it done. Hey, one more ice bath, why not? It was an intense workout. So why am I doing this? Why are you doing this? To make me happy. That's really the end goal, you know? To wake up, look at yourself and go, yeah, I feel good with where I'm at. Whether you're 5'7" and you want to be 215 pounds, whether you're 6'2" and you want to be 180 pounds, there is no blueprint. There is no set in stone, you know? You don't got to be 6'2", 230 shredded. It's wherever you want to be, what makes you happy. At the end of the day is what matters. All right, I'm gonna grab a protein shake, do a little bit more writing a few more big skits upcoming for July and August. I'll probably have a little bit of salad, then I'm gonna go to bed. Like always, you can check the description of this video if you want to see my daily eating routine. Leave suggestions of what you want to see. Gonna make it a little bit more vlog because we got some cool stuff coming up. We're doing a little bit of traveling. I'm gonna make sure and track all that. So until next time, stay buff.